நம்ம அடுத்து பார்க்க போற டாபிக் என்ன அப்படின்னா வாய்ஸ் நம்ம தமிழ்ல வினை வகை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். Voice in English grammar tells us how the verb relates to the subject in a sentence. It is a property of the verb in a sentence. Voices in English நம்ம ரெண்டு வகையா பிரிப்போம். They are active voice and passive voice. Active voice நம்ம செய்வினை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் and passive voice is செயப்பாட்டு வினை. Active voice sentencesல subject தான் ஒரு actionஐ செய்யக்கூடியது. Subject is the doer in a sentence. Active voice sentences are said directly. And in passive voice, the action is done on the subject. In passive voice, the subject is not the doer. So let me explain each of these types in detail with examples. In a sentence, when the subject does or performs the action, then the sentence is said to be in active voice. We say that the subject did it directly or the subject acts upon the verb. The general format of active voice sentences is subject plus verb plus object. For example, if I say, Sam plays cricket. In the sentence, Sam is the subject, plays is the verb and cricket is the object. And this sentence follows the structure subject plus verb plus object. As you can see in the sentence, Sam அப்படிங்கிற subject is the doer of the action that is plays. In the sentence, the subject is acting upon the verb. That's why this is an example of active voice. Similarly, when I say the teacher teaches Max. In the sentence, the teacher is the subject, teaches is the verb and Max is the object. This sentence follows the basic structure that is subject plus verb plus object. And even in this case, the subject is the doer in this sentence. This sentence is also said directly and that makes it an active voice sentence. ஒரு ஆக்டிவ் வாய்ஸ் சென்டென்ஸை அதனுடைய பாசிவ் வாய்ஸில் மாற்றுறதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு இப்போ பார்க்கலாம். The first one is honey bees collect honey. In the sentence, honey bees is the subject, collect is the verb and honey is the object. This sentence is of the format subject plus verb plus object and the subject, that is the honey bees, is the doer of the verb. That's why this is an example of active voice. So when I change this sentence to its passive voice, the sentence will become honey is collected by honeybees. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்த sentence, that is honeybees collect honey, அதோட object தான் இந்த passive voice sentence ஓட subject-ஆ வந்திருக்கு. And the subject in the active voice sentence is used in the passive voice as by honeybees. In the passive voice sentenceல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா the subject is not doing the action, it is not the doer, but the subject is acted upon by the verb. And இன்னொரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொல்லணும்னா Sam plays cricket. இந்த எக்ஸாம்பிள் நம்ம இப்போ தான் பார்த்தோம். ஸோ இந்த சென்டென்ஸை பாசிவ் வாய்ஸில் மாற்றும்போது the sentence will become cricket is played by Sam. Even in this case, இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்த sentence Sam plays cricketோட object is acting as the subject in the passive voice. And the subject, that is Sam, is acted in the passive voice as by Sam. இந்த சென்டென்ஸ்லையுமே பார்த்தீங்கன்னா the subject is not the doer in this sentence, but the subject is acted upon by the verb. So now let's see passive voices in detail. Passive voice நம்ம செயப்பாட்டு வினை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். When the subject in a sentence does not perform the action, then the sentence is said to be in its passive voice. In passive voice, the action, that is the verb, and its receiver is important. The verb in a passive voice sentence denotes that the subject is not the doer of the action, but it is acted upon. Let's look at some examples to understand better. The books are carried by the students. In the sentence, the books is the subject, but it is very clear the subject is not the doer of the action. And the books அப்படிங்கிற subject is acted upon by the verb are carried. இந்த sentence உடைய active form என்ன அப்படின்னா the students carry the books. So when we compare both of these sentences, we can understand that the active voice is more direct than the passive voice. A sentence must contain an object to change it into its passive form. ஒரு sentenceல object இல்லை அப்படின்னா அதை passive voiceல நம்மளால மாற்ற முடியாது. When we convert an active voice sentence to its passive voice, the subject might be omitted. Let's look at an example. Ram booked the tickets. In the sentence, Ram is the subject, booked is the verb, and the tickets is the object. And this sentence is in its form subject plus verb plus object. and the sentence is very direct. So this is an example of active voice. In the active voice sentence, passive voice la maathumbo, the sentence will become the tickets were booked by Ram. As you can see, the object of the first sentence is becoming the subject in the second sentence, and Ram abdingra subject in the first sentence is used in the second sentence with by Ram. Let's see another example. Someone booked the tickets for me. In the sentence is in its active form. The reason is the sentence is said directly and it is of the format subject plus verb plus object, where someone is the subject, booked is the verb, and tickets is the object. When we convert this sentence to its passive voice, the sentence will become the tickets were booked by someone for me. In the sentence la by someone abdingrada omit pannalum there is no mistake. When we convert a sentence from active voice to passive voice, there will be change in pronouns. Let's see how that works. For example, if I say, I killed a snake. In the sentence, a passive form la maathumbo, the sentence will be, a snake was killed by me. The subject in the active form, that is, I, is becoming me in its passive form. Similarly, the verb is also undergoing a change. In active voice, the verb used is killed, whereas in its passive form, we use the verb was killed. The next example is, we will visit the park tomorrow. In the sentence uடைய passive form is, the park will be visited by us tomorrow. Active form la இருக்கிற subject என்னன்னா we, but this subject is becoming us in the passive form. அதே மாதிரி will visit அப்படிங்கிற verb is getting changed into will be visited in its passive form. And if I say, he or she killed a snake, and its passive form will be, a snake was killed by him or her. So, active voice la he or she subject use ஆச்சுனா, அதனுடைய passive voice la him or her அப்படிங்கிற pronouns தான் use பண்ணுவோம். The next one is, they will visit the park tomorrow. In the sentence la passive voice la எழுதும்போது the sentence will become, the park will be visited by them tomorrow. So, active form la they அப்படிங்கிற pronoun use பண்ணிருக்கோம், and the passive form la எழுதும்போது the pronoun them is used. And if I say, you completed the test, this sentence is in its active voice, and when I change this sentence to its passive form, the sentence will become, the test was completed by you. இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா active voice லையும் passive voice லையும் யூஸ் ஆயிருக்கிற pronoun is the same, that is you. So in this case, there is no change of pronouns. Conversion of a sentence from its active voice to its passive voice changes with respect to the tense that is used. So now let's learn about that in detail. ஒரு active voice sentenceல யூஸ் ஆயிருக்கிற tense simple present tense இருந்தா அதனுடைய passive voice எழுதுறதுக்கு நம்ம என்ன rules follow பண்ணுவோம் அப்படின்னு first பார்க்கலாம். The first step is identify the subject, verb and object in the given sentence. So in the sentence la John wears a black shirt. இதுல John is the subject, wears is the verb and a black shirt is the object. Now start the passive voice sentence with the object of the active voice. So the sentence should begin with a black shirt. Next, coming to the verb. In the sentence la simple present tense use பண்ணிருக்கோம், and a black shirt அப்படிங்கிறது it's a singular noun. So the helping verb that is used in the passive voice should be is. And அது கூட wears அப்படிங்கிற verb ஓட V3 form, அதாவது past participle form எழுதணும், that is worn. And you should complete the sentence with by plus the subject in the active voice, that is John. So in the sentence உடைய passive voice என்ன அப்படின்னா, a black shirt is worn by John. Now let's see the transformation of a sentence to its passive form involving the tense simple past. Look at the sentence that is given to you. John wore a black shirt. So as I told you, split up the subject, verb and the object. John is the subject, wore is the verb and a black shirt is the object. So to convert this sentence to its passive voice, start the sentence with the object, that is a black shirt. Now coming to the verb. The verb that is used is in past tense and a black shirt அப்படிங்கிறது it's a singular noun. So the verb in the passive form should be was. And even here you should add the V3 form of wore, that is worn. And complete the sentence using by plus the subject in the active voice, that is John. So the passive form of this sentence, John wore a black shirt, is a black shirt was worn by John. The next one is conversion of a sentence into its passive form involving the tense simple future. And the sentence given to you is John will wear a black shirt. First, split up the subject, verb and the object. John is the subject, will wear is the verb, and a black shirt is the object. Now start the sentence with the object, that is a black shirt. Since the tense used here is simple future, the verb that should be used in the passive voice is will be. Next, write the past participle or the V3 form of the verb wear, and it is worn. Then complete the sentence with by plus the subject in the active voice, that is John. So in the sentence ude passive form will be a black shirt will be worn by John. அடுத்ததா ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ்ல present continuous tense யூஸ் ஆகியிருந்தா அதனுடைய passive form எப்படி எழுதுவோம் அப்படின்னு தான் பார்க்க போறோம். The sentence that is given to you is John is wearing a black shirt. இந்த சென்டென்ஸ்ல subject, verb, object என்னெல்லாம் அப்படின்னு first பிரிச்சுக்கோங்க. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்த மாதிரி ஆக்டிவ் வாய்ஸ்ல இருக்கிற ஆப்ஜெக்ட் வச்சு தான் பாசிவ் வாய்ஸோட சென்டென்ஸை ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ண போறோம். ஸோ த சென்டென்ஸ் வில் பிகின் வித் அ பிளாக் ஷர்ட். அண்ட் இந்த சென்டென்ஸ்ல யூஸ் ஆயிருக்கிற வேர்ப் வந்து இஸ் வேரிங். ஸோ இதை பாசிவ் வாய்ஸ்ல மாத்தும்போ இஸ் அப்படிங்கிற வேர்ப் எழுதிட்டு அது கூட பீயிங் அப்படிங்கறத ஆட் பண்ணணும். Then you should write the V3 form, that is the past participle form of wearing, that is worn. And in the sentence by plus the subject in the active voice வச்சு complete பண்ணோம். So the answer will be a black shirt is being worn by John. அடுத்ததா நம்ம past continuous tense வச்சு ஃபார்ம் ஆயிருக்கிற sentences passive voice எப்படி மாத்தணும் அப்படின்னு தான் பார்க்க போறோம். இதுக்கான sentence John was wearing a black shirt. As I told you, in the sentence subject, verb, object எதெல்லாம் பிரிச்சுக்கோங்க. Begin the answer with the object in the active voice, that is a black shirt. Write the verb was plus being and write the V3 form of wearing, that is worn, and complete the answer with by plus the subject in the active voice, that is John. So in the sentence என்னன்னா a black shirt was being worn by John. அடுத்தது present perfect tense. So in the sentence passive voice la மாத்துறதுக்கு write the verb has plus the word been plus the V3 form of wear, that is worn. So the sentence will be a black shirt has been worn by John. அடுத்தது past perfect. இதுக்கான sentence John had worn a black shirt. இந்த sentence உடைய passive form எழுதுறதுக்கு had அப்படிங்கிற verb plus been அப்படிங்கிற word and the V3 form of wear, that is worn. So the sentence should be a black shirt had been worn by John. அடுத்ததா future perfect tense வச்சு ஒரு sentence இருக்குன்னா அதனுடைய passive form எப்படி எழுதணும் தான் பார்க்க போறோம். The sentence is John will have worn a black shirt. So இத passive formல மாத்தும்போ will have அப்படிங்கிற verb எழுதணும் plus been plus the V3 form, that is worn. So the sentence will be a black shirt will have been worn by John. In sentences with the tense forms future continuous, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous, you can't convert those sentences to its passive form. இப்போ வரைக்கும் நம்ம ஒரு assertive sentence அதனுடைய active voiceல இருந்து passive voiceக்கு எப்படி மாத்தணும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம். Now we'll see the conversion of imperative sentences from their active voice to passive voice. Let's see some examples. The first one is please do not break it. In the sentence உடைய passive form என்ன அப்படின்னா you are requested not to break it. The reason why we are using requested is in the sentence வந்து it is making a request. That is why when we convert this sentence to its passive voice we write you are requested not to break it. Another example is do not cross the road here. This sentence is also an imperative sentence and in the sentence when you convert it into its passive form you can write you are advised not to cross the road here. In the sentence you are not making a request but it is an advice. That's why you are writing you are advised not to cross the road here. This sentence is in the form of an instruction. So in the sentence அதனுடைய passive voiceல நம்ம you are instructed not to cross the road here அப்படினு சொல்லலாம். So the application of certain words advised, instructed or requested depends on the context of the sentence. Suppose இந்த சென்டென்ஸே நம்ம ரோட்ல ஒரு குழந்தை கிட்ட சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னா in that case it will not be a request but it will be an instruction. நம்ம ரோடை இங்க கிராஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாது அப்படின்னு இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ட் பண்றோம். ஸோ ஒரு இம்பரேட்டிவ் சென்டென்ஸை அதனுடைய பாசிவ் வாய்ஸில் மாற்றும்போ அந்த சென்டென்ஸினுடைய சிச்சுவேஷனை பொறுத்து தான் வேர்ட்ஸ் நம்ம சூஸ் பண்ணுவோம், லைக் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்டட் ஆர் ரிக்வெஸ்டட். Another example is don't touch it. In the statement, we use it as a warning symbol in Transformers or Anywhere Dangerous. So in the sentence, நம்ம passive formல எழுதும்போ it will become you are warned not to touch it. This imperative sentence is used as a warning. That's why you use the word warned. The next one is answer all the questions. This sentence is an instruction. So when you convert this sentence to its passive form, you can write you are instructed to answer the questions. ஒரு சில sentencesல the doer will be unknown. For example, if I say the car was stolen. இந்த sentenceல the car was stolen by whom? இந்த actionஐ பண்ணது யாரு அப்படிங்கிறது நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. So in that case, the doer will be somebody. So in the sentence, active voiceல மாத்தும்போது the sentence will become somebody stole his car. Let's take a sentence. He came yesterday. இந்த sentence நம்ம passive voiceல எப்படி மாத்துவோம்? This sentence can't be converted to its passive voice. The reason is this sentence doesn't have any object. So that's what we learned earlier. An object is necessary to convert a sentence from its active voice to its passive voice.